Celtics post-game live presented by New England Ford dealers and Ford trucks. Kendrick Perkins, Amina Smith here with you. And the Celtics lose to the Clippers 113-93. And Perk, no rhythm, no flow to this game whatsoever for the Celtics. How did the Celtics just get challenged so much in this matchup by the Clippers?
Again, on the second night, they wasn't ready for the moment. Like, when you're going against a team, another team that's considered a title contender, a team that's trying to reach the ultimate goal that you're trying to accomplish as well, you got to be ready for their best shot. And look, don't give me that players don't listen to the media, they don't listen to the outside noise, because the way that Kawhi Leonard played tonight, it was his best game of the season. He wanted to see it. He wanted to see what all the hype was about. Paul George wanted to see it. They wanted to see is Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum the best duo in the league? And right now, they're 0 for 2 when you think on these two nights. They're 0 for 2. 0 for.
Yeah, you know what? I was taking a look at Twitter, and I saw you put out a tweet, and you said that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, that they put Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown over their laps tonight and beat them with a designer belt. Why wasn't Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown able to step up to this matchup tonight, especially with the conversation of them being the best duo in the NBA right now?
I mean, was it one of those, another one of those meaningless games? I mean, like, seriously, like, you have to be ready for this moment. Like, you cannot walk into this arena and expect anything less from Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, okay? And here's the thing. It's like they have to get their focus back. They have to get their swagger back. They have to get their energy back. Like, they got to get that I'm him back when they walk into these arenas. Right now, they don't have it. They don't have it when it comes down to matching up to other duos in the league. Now, Jaylen Brown been playing his heart out, but I don't know what the hell is going on with Jason Tatum right now. I really don't.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening towards the end of this road trip, but hopefully they fix it moving forward. Let's take a look, though, at the first half of the matchup tonight. They had the fewest points that they've had in a half all season long. You see it right there with 47 points. And then tonight, they only scored 93 points. That's under 100. That's the lowest points they've scored all season long. Perk, let's talk about the first half. They came out with 15 turnovers total in this matchup. But how did the Celtics kind of let this game go from the start? Not even going into the second half. It felt like they just could not get it going to start this matchup.
Well, one, you can't over-dribble and try to make the home run pass against this Clippers team. They're too long, they're too athletic, and they're too well coached. And Ty Lue had a hell of a game plan tonight. They were scrambling all over the place. And again, the Celtics were on their heels, and he threw different looks at them all night, different personnels. Maybe sometimes they was coming to trap from the baseline. Sometimes they was firing from the top. And it started to mess the Celtics up, but here comes coaching, right? Here comes Coach Mazzulla and saying, I got to figure out a way to put these guys in position to be successful. I got to see in-game adjustments out of him to help his young superstars out, not just saying, let's roll the ball out, go get it on your own. Like, he got to help them out too, but that's no excuse. That's no excuse whatsoever for what they've been displaying against the other top duos around the league.
Let's bring in Scal and Cedric Maxwell right now to break down this game. And Scal, I'll start with you. Just what happened to the Celtics tonight out there in LA?
No energy. Every shot was short. I thought all the talk about the best duo really felt like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George were about that, and it didn't feel like to me that Tatum and Brown were like it was going to go that direction. I really kind of thought that those two guys were going to take it to a different level, and they never got it going offensively.
No, I agree. I think that they didn't walk the walk or talk the talk. Everybody talked and said, hey, those other two guys, they aren't as good right now as Tatum and Brown. And all of a sudden you looked and saw those older guys establish something. And especially when you looked at Kawhi Leonard, knocking down jump shots, being effective right now in the post game, and really the strength he's starting to have in his legs. So, yeah, the teams in the NBA right now could be on notice.
Well, they all notice, and we haven't seen this version of Kawhi Leonard all season long. But all of a sudden, when it's time for this matchup, he goes back to being Kawhi Leonard Jordan. And I say that because he got to his spots, He got to the mid-range. He did everything that he wanted to do, but it's like, where's the passion? Like, how do you have the letdown on Saturday night in Golden State? And Scal, you just talked about this, and then you come into tonight's game, and you don't have the energy. Oh, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. And what's up, Cornbread? On my mama. On my mama. You better have
On my mama.
On my mama.
Perk,
Stop it, Perk. Stop it.
Hey, but Perk, did you see? So Joe Mazzulla calls timeout, 6:37 to go, and they come out. They're gonna hustle. They're diving on the floor. But with the Celtics' depth that they have, and I know Al Horford's out right now, but almost like after the Golden State Warrior loss, they were supposed to come out like that, and they didn't come out like that. And it was in this building, I feel like watching it was really disappointing to me.
Were you waiting for the next game?
Yeah.
Or did you look past these guys and start thinking about playing the Lakers tomorrow? I think that you can't look over, especially a really good team. Zubac was effective. But the two main guys you look at, Brown and Tatum, tonight, their energy level, they knocked down some shots, but for the most part, they didn't get where they were going. And so when you have your best two players right now, they have to have the energy to bring everybody else up to par. Look at the numbers right now. I think the biggest thing I looked at, Perk, was definitely the plus minus. There wasn't a starter for the Boston Celtics at night that had a plus in the plus minus today.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, Perk.
And did Scal jump on me about,
I knew this was coming.
You did, and I was going to bring it up. I was going to bring it up also, Scal, because, Scal, you were really confident coming into this game, and Perk told you the other night, he said, hold on now. The Clippers team is just as deep, if not as deeper than the Celtics, and they proved that tonight, and Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they stepped up to the plate.
Yep. I got this clock that ran out of battery, right? But that clock is right twice a day, no matter what.
I don't think that's how it works here, though. I don't think that's how it works here.
Twice a day, I look at that clock. Hey, that clock's working.
Oh, my gosh. Thanks so much.